A number of years ago, my guess is probably 15, 20 years ago, was the first time that I had a woman come in the office and sit down and talk to me about the fact that she had been faking orgasms with her lover ever since day one, and they had been together for over a year. And she came in wondering, should I say anything to him? Is there anything, maybe he's just not a good lover, and this has been going on for a year. And I said, what role did you play in being with someone for a year, and they were still together? What role did you play in regards to your lack of ability to hit orgasm? And she said, well, I don't think it was me, because when I'm by myself, I can have orgasms left and right, and I'm multi-orgasmic. I just continue to come and come and come. She goes, so I really think it's him. And I said, well, but what role did you play to let it get this far? And eventually she came to the conclusion that it was her responsibility 100%. Hi, I'm David Essel. I deal with this for the last 25 years. I've dealt with helping people to come to the reality of their role in any dysfunction in their relationship. And I don't know the statistics. I haven't looked at them in a number of years, but at one point there was a very high percentage of women that could not come to climax, to orgasm with their partner. And yet they had never talked to their partner about it. So as I worked with this woman, we were able to come to an understanding that while she didn't want to go back to him and say, for the last 12 months I've never reached orgasm with you, we did have her start to talk to him and to make noises and sounds of approval and noises and sounds of disapproval in regards to the way he touched her and how he made love to her. Eventually they got to a place, and I think I worked with her for about 4 months, where that he had no idea she was even working with me, which I'm not saying is right or wrong, it's just the way it was, where eventually she was able to reach orgasm with him. But the way she was able to do that was through communication. When we look at what are all the problems in relationships, it's all about communication. The fear of rejection, the craving of acceptance, that codependency stuff, where that once we start faking that orgasm, then we just go, well, it's too late now. Whether it's a week or 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, it's way too late now. Now, another woman I worked with not too long ago asked me, is there ever a right time to talk to your partner about it? And I said, really, honestly, it really has to do with what the capability of the partner is, what their maturity level is, and what your maturity level is in regards to your communication skills. Some couples are really open and honest, and so the woman may not come to an orgasm with her partner for a couple weeks, and then she might say, hey, listen, I'm not really getting what I want to get out of our lovemaking. I love you and what you're doing is great, but I have some special needs, and there's certain ways to be touched and talked to and held, and all that means that I can come to that final climax. Some women need to be able to say to their partner, we need to slow this whole thing down, and I'm going to show you what I like. I'm going to send you texts, and I'm going to leave you voicemails, and I'm going to, when we go into the bedroom, I'm going to treat your body the way that I would love for you to treat mine, and please pay attention to the way I kiss your body as I go down it, and we start to get into this. It's not really role-playing as much as that I'm going to give you what I desire, so pay attention to how I treat your body and see if you can do the same to me. Some couples I've worked with have done phenomenal with this, where they've come right out and said, been able to verbally say, when you put this there, when you touch me there, when you use your tongue here, I'd really love for you to do it in this way. Because who knows our body better, hopefully, than ourselves, There's been several women I've worked with and have given them exercises to go home to learn how to climax on their own repetitively so that they can show their partner the same thing. It's all about communication. If you're stuck, if you're a woman and you've never been able to reach orgasm with a partner, or maybe not the one you're with right now, and if you want to communicate and talk about that so that you can then bring the information to him, contact me at talkdavid.com. There's so much we can do. Call the radio show. We're on every Saturday, 6 to 9 Eastern, 3 to 6 Pacific, XM 168. You can listen live via our website, talkdavid.com. Or send an email in and we'll read it over the air and we'll get other people's opinions. You can use a fake name when you call, but the most important thing is that without being honest, everyone loses. When we're honest, everyone will win. And it's not about being accepted and being rejected. It's about being real. Okay? And it makes the biggest difference in the couples I've worked with when they finally got to this state, their relationship flourishes. I hope yours will too. I'm David Essel. Have a great day.